How to take a loss like a boss. Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to another tutorial. Before we begin today's video, please take this moment to subscribe to this channel now if you have not already. It would really help me out, and that way you will not miss any of my future uploads. Now for the strategies. 1. Do not expect to win, but aim for it. We know the greater our expectations of something, the greater the disappointment we'll experience when we don't get what it is that we're looking for. Of course, when we enter matches, we are obviously looking to win. So it is good to set a goal to win your matches, but it's also good to be realistic about what can happen during a match. So you have events to consider, such as the opponent's luck, your bad luck, certain matchups that are not within your control, which may occur. All these kind of factors can influence winning or losing, and they're outside of our control, so we should not focus on them. But in saying that, having a goal to focus on is important because it can help us stay resilient when we lose a match, to keep trying and keep pushing forward and ignore negative feelings. So as best as you can, enter your matches with a realistic mindset, knowing full well all the possibilities of what can happen during a game of Gwent. 2. Appreciate the opponent. Observe their level of skill and their ability to execute a high level of gameplay. Practice good sportsmanship through sending them a GG, emoting positively, and being happy for them. You both share the same purpose and are more similar than you know. If they are toxic, still practice these attributes. It will help to condition you to take the match less personally and encourage a greater level of self-control. 3. Take short breaks. When you feel yourself getting mentally overloaded or emotionally burnt out from a number of losses in a row, close the game and go for a brief walk, have something to eat or drink, hang out with your friends, maybe listen to some nice relaxing music, or watch some enjoyable videos on YouTube. By doing this, you'll give your mind some time to recharge and get your energy back that might be drained from experiencing continual losses. As we know, having loss after loss can really impact your enjoyment in the game perhaps, and your overall perception of the game and what it means to you. But it's important for us to remember that that's momentary and it's relative to our success at the time that we're experiencing during our playtime in Gwent. So keep those things in mind. Be aware that when you lose a number of matches in a row, it can definitely affect your mood if you're not very well aware of how that works for you. And just come back to the game when you feel level-headed once more and recharged to give it another try. And hopefully it won't happen to you as much. 4. Remember to not take things too seriously. Laugh at your own misplays. Enjoy the match as it's unfolding. We love Gwent and we are passionate about it, but allowing ourselves to get angry is taking away from why we play the game in the first place. It's all about fun and it shouldn't be about anything else other than that. Don't let anything change that for you. 5. Integrate your emotions. For example, if you're playing Gwent and you lose a match, you may experience frustration, anger, jealousy, who knows what kind of emotions might go through your mind. Instead of suppressing those emotions, be open to them and see how you can use them. When you suppress emotions, they come back bigger and worse. So don't try to bottle things up. Be open and real with yourself as you experience your emotions and look for ways to use them. So how can we integrate what we're feeling at those times? That's the question you should ask yourself. If I'm experiencing some intense emotions from a loss, what I'll do is look for a way to channel that into my deck building, for example. Maybe I want to go harder on optimizing my list. I want to be more of a perfectionist about that. I'll be harder on myself about playing at a higher degree of skill. Those are the kinds of ways I would channel negative emotion. And by doing that, you actually make it positive, because emotions are natural. They happen to each and every one of us. So it's completely fine that we experience any kind of emotion. The only thing that's negative is what we decide to do with the emotion. So as long as you choose to respond in a positive way to what you're experiencing, to channel it towards a good goal, it's still fine. Anger is typically seen as negative, but I don't think it is. I think how it's used can be negative. There's a lot of strong energy in anger. If you use it the right way, it's still good. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope to catch you on the next video.